everybody, I'm the Bearded Griller. Today we're going to smoke some salmon. Just happened to walk through the store today. They had it on sale and I was thinking, you know what, it's been a while, it sounds pretty tasty, let's make a video. I went ahead and I unwrapped my salmon, patted it dry with a couple of paper towels. Today we're going to be leaving the skin on, so we'll be cooking it skin side down on the Traeger. Started already with the first couple. Just place it in here with my Tupperware. I'm going to let it sit for a couple hours with the seasoning on it. Try not to go, it's not like something you could do overnight with fish, but hit it with just a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, rub it into the skin here, get yourself a nice base for this rub to stick to. Today I'll be using the JB's Fat Boy Prime Rib Rub. I know prime rib fish sounds weird, try it, it's absolutely delicious. Once again, just a light dust of rub on your meat here. You know, I like to taste whatever I'm cooking. I just like to accent the flavor as much as I can. Do one more of these real quick for you, and then come back in a few minutes and I'll show you my creamy dill sauce for the salmon. Just a little bit of oil. Rub that in. Put a little bit more seasoning on here. Let thyme do its thing. Alright, see you in a little bit. Thanks. Okay, we're going to make a creamy dill salmon sauce to go along with our smoked salmon. We use some sour cream, some mayo. I like this dill, seems to be a little bit better, more consistent. I can leave it in the fridge for longer than an actual head of dill. A little bit of minced onion, some lime, lemon juice, just a touch of sriracha for a little flavor, some S&P, and a little garlic salt. So we're going to start with about half a cup of sour cream. And I usually try to make this at least a couple hours before, you know, if I can the night before. Usually get a lot better flavor, but everything kind of marry in the fridge. Tastes a lot better that way. And it's fresh. I usually don't measure too much. I kind of do things by eye. It bothers some people. To me, it's just easier and less cleanup. I'm going to go for about a tablespoon and a half of fresh dill. I'm going to go for about a teaspoon or so of garlic salt. That's all I had left. We're going to go with, about a tablespoon of minced onion. Okay. Go with a couple good dashes, maybe a tablespoon of lemon juice. Do another tablespoon or so of lime juice. Some good old cracked black pepper. If you have white pepper, go ahead and use white pepper instead. Some people don't like to see the black flecks in a white sauce. To me, it doesn't really matter. And some salt. I don't get too carried away with the salt because it's always easier to add more later. And just a touch of sriracha for flavor. We'll go ahead and give this a good mix, let it sit in the fridge for a few hours, come back and see what it tastes like. Alright guys, I got the Traeger heated up to about 300 degrees. We're going to grill off some salmon. It's been in the fridge for about 4 hours after put some prime rib seasoning on it. Hopefully you guys can hear me with this Wyoming wind we got whipping around. Let this go about 20-30 minutes, 300 degrees. Should be about right. Keep an eye on it. Just kind of make sure when it gets flaky. You don't want to dry it out. So I'll see you guys in about 20-30 minutes. Alright, it's been just about 30 minutes right on the button. Went ahead and got my wireless thermometer, set it for 145 degrees. there looking absolutely beautiful. I want you guys to smell this. Okay, we've got our grilled salmon off the smoker, 300 degrees, 30 minutes, seemed to be the magic number. I went ahead and grabbed my Maverick wireless thermometer, went ahead and threw it in there, made sure we didn't go past 145 because the last thing anybody likes is some overcooked fish. Let's see what we got. Oh, nice and flaky. You can kind of see it just starting to come off right there. You know, in this, you get some smoke flavor, you don't get a ton. It's only on there 30 minutes, but it's delicious. I always cook mine skin side on. I don't bother flipping it. You know, the Traeger is pretty much a fancy smoke-fired oven. So let's take some of our awesome dill creamy sauce we got going here. If you haven't ever tried it with the mayonnaise, just give it a shot. I was pretty skeptical at first, but it's pretty awesome. A little bit of that. This right here. Mmm. Awesome. Try not to get too carried away with the prime rib rub. It's pretty salty. You don't want to overpower the fish. But got creamy dill. Cuts right through the savoriness from that prime rib seasoning, accompanied with the salmon. Absolutely amazing. Throw maybe a couple pats of butter on there, a little lemon if you got it, and you're in for a delicious treat. So I'll see you guys next time.
She said, Lord, have mercy on my wicked son.